Hi everybody, welcome to another workshop, and we're going to try some perspective swirls. Okay, 1 point perspective. So the idea is that we're going to draw these shapes and we're going to have a 1 point perspective here in the middle. I've also found that you can do a really tiny one as well if you just want something quick and easy to draw with felt tips. But for these ones we'll need a piece of paper, a ruler, a pencil, a black marker or felt tip, and you'll need some pencil crayons for some shading, and maybe a rubber as well. So come with me to the table. Okay, so this is one that I've already created, but I've had a few goes. And that one as well. You could just use a pencil, something like a 2B pencil, and do sketching as well if you wanted to. So I'm going to show you this idea first. Okay, so get my paper ready. And what I'm going to do it with my black pen, but if you want to do it in pencil and then go over it, that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to create a point somewhere in the middle of my paper. It can be anywhere. Okay, so just a dot, and that's going to be our one perspective that all the lines are going to go towards. So what I'm going to draw now is just some swirls, okay, quite close to that perspective. I'm going to make it easy to finish within the next few minutes. Okay, maybe one there, maybe one there as well. Okay, so you should end up with something like that. Now you could fill in your whole page, but as we're getting started, it's probably easier to do it like this to start with. Okay, then I'm going to get my ruler and I'm going to touch the ruler on that point of perspective, and I'm going to move it around to find what's the closest point, probably this one here. So I'm going to take it to the edge of this shape and line it up with the point of perspective and join it. Can you see that? Then I'm going to find the other side of that shape and again join it up with the point of perspective. So now I've got this solid shape and no other lines are going to go through my solid shape. So now I'm going to go to the next closest, which is here. Going to the edge of that shape and again to the edge of this shape from the point of perspective. There, again, I've got another solid shape, and I'm going to go around to my next edge of a line, up to here, point of perspective. So I've got another solid shape here. I'm going to go along. Now this one here is going to go behind this one, so I'm going to stop there. As you can see, I've got the solid shape, so I've just got one more to do here. I'm going to bring that round actually and go from my point of perspective up to there and then up to there. Okay, so I've got all these solid shapes. Now, as you can see, we've got some edges that need a line go with them so that we can have the shape flowing. Okay, so I'm going to find the edge of that one, line up my ruler with the point of perspective, but I'm not going to carry on my line. I'm going to stop there. So it looks like it's going behind this shape, and as you can see, I'm then going to get that part there. So it looks like a scroll, can you see? It comes around. I'm going to do that again here. Here. there's something that looks a little strange with that one, doesn't it? I wonder why that is. So that's there. Ah, it's there. You know, sometimes you look at it and you think, why does it look strange? But it was this bit here, look. Can you see? So I'm just going to go around and fill in these other shapes. You can turn your page around. Maybe that one there. You don't have to fill in all of these. Okay. How realistic you want it to look, I guess. I'm going to go from there. There. Okay, this one. There. And then I think I've just got this one here. Maybe there. Oh, and there, I think. Oh, there's this one here as well. Can you see how I'm getting on? Fill in all these bits. And sometimes I find that I haven't filled them all in, but I notice as I move through with my colouring, so don't worry if you forget some bits. It will probably come to light as you keep going. I think I'm going to do that bit there. And that bit there. There we go. Can you see? It's looking like it's moving. We can see the flow. And then what I'm going to do is to make it look like this and give it more depth. I'm going to use my crayons. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do red on this one. Now you could follow the contour of the colour, the shape, I mean, contour of the colour. What am I on about? The contour of the shape if you wanted to. Or for speed, just gently colour in lightly, and I'm going to add depth by pressing on harder in a minute in some areas. So yeah, you could follow the line to make it look round, like it's going round, if you wanted to. So we filled in our red, but then we want down here to be a lot darker. This is a really nice pen, water soluble. Okay, and that bit's behind, so we want that to be a bit darker. This bit to be a bit darker. So think about where your shade will be and where you want it to look darker as the point of perspective goes further away. Maybe to show the flow of the shape as well. Here I want it to be a bit darker as it's going round. Here. Maybe there as well. And then, you see it's adding more depth. You could rub some out. If you're doing this in pencil crayon, you won't be able to do this if you're doing it in felt tip. You could always then add in like a darker colour to add a bit more depth. Underneath as well. to give that. And you see how I'm going. So then I could keep going round doing different colours. I'll do one more for you guys. I am going to use the green. So I'm going to go round and use the green on here. Just clearing it all in first. You could put Zentangle in these shapes if you wanted to. Dark at the bottom. Again, I'm going to add a bit of blue down there. And again, maybe take a bit out. I'm going to keep going round until we've filled it in, and hopefully looks something like these. I really like them. I hope you do. So if you wanted to have a go at a really tiny one here in felt tips, I'm going to show you how to do that one. So it's the same idea. We're going to work on a much smaller scale. Okay. So it might be that you could possibly need a thinner pen, but I'm just going to use this one for now. I'm going to do a point of reference, a point of perspective in the middle again, and then I'm just going to create some smaller swirls. Okay, around that point of perspective, and I'm literally going to follow the same idea. So where edge of a shape, join it up with the centre. You may even be able to do this freehand because it's so small. The lovely thing about this is you could fit it onto a card or maybe a tag. Just have to be a little bit careful with where you're overlapping, I guess. I might just curl that in so I've got that bit there. It's quite tricky, isn't it? Can that be there? So we end up with this tiny little design, but then we can just colour each section in, each swirl section with our felt tips. And you could put some shading in, but it's so small I think it's okay if you don't. Have a go and see what you think it looks like, if you're happy with it. Might go for orange. You could do a number of these, couldn't you, on a page? That would give a great effect, I think. And you could get quite complicated the more you get into it. So we create this tiny one. Maybe this one that I did before is a little easier to see. Let's there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you create some masterpieces. And don't forget to send them in to us as well. You can send them to sue.garb@burton.yfc.co.uk, or send us a message on our social media, and we'd love to see your finished articles. Take care. Bye.